great news for the sci-fi world, or maybe good news, or maybe bad news. I want your takes on this. Um, did you see Nathan Fillion drop the Firefly?
Yeah.
Firefly is
What movie
back,
was
Oh,
this?
and we're gonna animate it. We just need a studio to fund it.
I saw
Um,
that.
you guys saw this. Hobo, why don't you start with it?
I don't know. We don't need to have it come back. We what we needed was Fox having faith in the show in the first part and giving it another season. And that was
yeah,
yeah, we
Time
needed a
Machine.
time machine to go back and do
Yeah, but wouldn't it be good just to get some of those stories we never got?
it's just not going to be the same anymore.
No.
No.
It's just
All
not.
right. Go
It's
ahead.
very hard to bring back a something that good and try and continue it. Like there's been some examples of I'll give an example. Scrubs. So remember when they did that season no one wants to talk about?
Season
But
9.
I know it was terrible. But then
I had all the DVDs.
they came back and the new season is fantastic because they actually try but that's rare. That is rare for that to actually work.
Futurama. Futurama.
Uh, the-
How many times was Futurama canceled?
yeah, and then the Comedy Central seasons were just not. They weren't as good. Like they weren't bad.
But then if you think of Boondock Saints and Boondock Saints 2,
Yeah,
one is a lot more shit than the
yeah,
other.
yeah.
It's a good way of putting it.
It'll probably.
I
I've
mean,
never actually watched Firefly, and I know I'm probably going to get a little flack for that.
Whoa,
It's
we
worth
should kick you
watching.
out,
I,
It's
bro.
good.
whoa.
but
Well, I'll tell
but
you, if it was good, it would have had a second season.
Yo,
see, it
fuck
wouldn't
you,
have
Lord
been.
Anubis.
Wow.
Well, I think they should just let sleeping dogs lie. I mean, that show is so well thought of. The actors are so highly regarded because of the work they did on the series and the work they did on the movie. It that was a time and in its place, it was great. Now everybody's aged up. Of course, yes, they want to do the animated thing, but you know what? Everything that Hollywood does, all these different productions come out years later, they try to resurrect something from the past. It always turns to shit and it just tarnishes the legacy of the original. And I think just let it
I
go.
mean, to counter this,
Wait. Are you
Yes.
saying Picard was a mistake?
Yes.
Absolutely. God, that was such
Oh,
garbage.
that is horrible. Funny
Ugh.
you should say that because I
Jesus.
just started watching it and I'm like, what?
The
wait, wait, wait,
I
wait.
Kurtzman
didn't want to
Kurtzman
watch
Trek
that.
is a oh,
Fucking
Hey,
All of it. Well, Lower Decks is
the
okay,
Lower
hold
Decks
on,
is
what
hold on,
is the
because
other one? The H.A.
Prodigy was good.
Abrams.
Prodigy,
Here, my
Strange New
name's
Worlds.
J.J.
J.J.
Abrams.
Abrams.
Oh,
Let
J.J.
me
Abrams,
touch
God.
my
Oh
my
God,
crapification wand to your project. Thank you.
I
Yeah,
love
Yeah.
some of
J.J.
the
Abrams
great
is Michael
movies.
Bay light, and yeah. But talking about Firefly, the thing, yeah, I think Vic had kind of touched on what I want to say. Is like it was really good in that era. Now things have completely changed, and it's a little bit too late. Maybe if they did this 10 years
Yeah.
ago, this would work. But there's still some hope, like if it's done in a very tasteful way, and if it's done which is relevant to our times. Remember how Edge Runner just resurrected
Yeah.
Cyberpunk? If it's done, I'm not saying in that style, but with that kind of heart, that it is actually really, really good, then there's hope. But if they're just gonna treat it like, yeah, we're just bringing it back and want to use the fan sympathy, it's a little bit a decade. I think it's a decade late for that. Then
I
just
could
let it
say
be.
there's a little bit of that, like I would see like in Orville, where it shifted from a comedy and then turned into something that was extremely relevant, extremely poignant, and some of the best writing you've ever seen. And I think that is possible.
Listen,
Yeah.
Can I
Do
can
that.
I
Make it
be
relevant to these times.
yeah, can I be a little air of optimism here?
No.
I know I'm
Yeah.
I know I kind of ride the line a lot. I'm optimistic and I'm going to tell you why. They don't have a studio. Their whole campaign is we need a home. So we need someone to basically bankroll this. But from how I understand it, it seems like Nathan Fillion, along with a couple of other producers, kind of got this team together on their own. And so now they're just looking for someone to bankroll it. And if they've done that, I'm assuming that they're going to they're going to say like, okay, like we're doing it our way. We know how we're doing it. And any producer that has half a brain, which I know a lot of them don't. They're all just little nepo babies. But any producer with half a brain will see like just like let these people who clearly know what they're doing, do it. And it's Firefly. It's a huge IP. You have, I mean, those social media videos have gone. I don't know, millions of people have seen them and upvoted them and shared them. Everybody here knows what I'm talking about. So they're in a really good position to make something really good.
I mean, we had Expanse go to Amazon, and that was amazing. But I'm personally hoping for Apple to take this one on.
Bro,
'cause
Anubis, you're
is-
pissing me off today, man.
Dude,
They
Apple's
can't-
killing it.
Apple,
What do you mean?
get out of here.
Their TV shows are dope.
Oh my
Except the
god!
one I don't
Are you
know.
kidding
Between
me?
you and Duke,
Drinking?
when I was gone, Duke said I have an Apple computer. I don't have an Apple computer, and I don't like this.
First of all, you
Are you
should.
guys
love
getting paid?
Apple.
No, I just look. I got a 9800X 3D with the 9070 XT. I got it fully custom built and everything like that. And I program and I make firmware and all that other stuff. And because I make props, right? All the Star Trek shit, right? But my Mac, my 6-year-old Mac laptop M1, can compile shit and be more efficient than my brand new gaming computer. I'm telling you, it's the best value you have in computers right now.
Well, in chat right now, Skeeter in chat writes ban Lord Anubis. So
F you, Skeeter. I like you. You're actually really cool. So I'll say hi next time.
I think they should leave Firefly alone. My first and only piece of evidence for the court of public opinion is season 8 and 9 of our favorite show, the enshedification of Game of Thrones. And that happened during the run.
these are
That was a
not.
There was
writer's
a ninth.
problem.
There
Or
was
is
a
it
ninth
7 and
season.
8?
What was the ninth season?
Apples and oranges.
It's
Seven and
seventh
eight.
or eight, 7th and 8th. Those guys were just they're ruining Three Body Problem right now. So yeah,
That was amazing, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think there's
absolute
ever
funny.
been a more thorough, complete, and sudden death of the relevance of an IP. I mean,
No. Yeah.
that went from everyone's talking about it, everyone's watching it, people are buying shirts, doing whatever, to it was gone. Like everyone just agreed.
But now
okay.
lately,
That-
yes,
Dude, House
I
of Dragons
didn't even
is
pay
fucking
any
awesome.
attention to that. But as soon as Knights of the
It's all
Seventh
right.
Kingdom came
Knights of the
out,
Seventh Kingdom better.
Yeah.
I watched every show of that, and it was amazing.
And if you've read, not to be that guy, but if you've read the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms book, I mean, it's short. It's a book you can read with your kids.
Is it?
I mean, it's a little gory.
Is
It's
it
a little gory. But
yeah, Duncan and Egg, right? The Duncan and Egg story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing
I've
a
read that,
really
yep.
good job with that show, in terms of
I need to
keeping
watch
on my
it
list.
in line with the books. You don't agree, Hobo?
No, it's I need to watch it. I haven't
Highly
had a chance to watch
recommended.
it yet.
Highly
It's very
recommended.
good.
I started Scrubs
It's very,
today.
very good.
I'm happy to know that you guys are telling me that it's good. I'm hopeful. But with the Game of Thrones, those writers were absolute crap. They were just sourcing the real material as long as the books were written, and when they reached the position where the books are not written, their heads were so stuck in the sand, like, oh, we are the meta, and they just
Mm-hmm.
they didn't talk to Martin, they didn't consult on him, they just became egotistical. Plus, Lucasfilms, who was the production house, they gave
HBO.
them the HBO to do the movies in Star Wars, and they were like, we
Oh,
just want to
the-
wrap this up and jump on that, and they just killed it. They just killed, like, "Oh, we just want to
And they
finish it
did
up
so
now."
badly
They
they got
stopped
kicked off of
caring
Star Wars
about
too.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They didn't even get to do that. I don't know. And then they've been working on these couple of episodes of this reality TV show later, and then they get to do the Three Body Problem, which is the best science fiction book I've read. Like the whole series, The Remembrance of Earth's Past. what a cosmic horror, and they have successfully butchered it now with first season, and
Ah,
people like it. People still like it, but well, you need to read the books to understand what they have done with that.
I'm hoping they're just fast forwarding through the first couple books because, like, the real crazy stuff is what goes on in the universe. So they
Oh,
kind of have to
brother,
abridge things, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's the only
I
hope I
don't know
have for
how.
it.
Have you seen the original Anubis? The original that the production that happened in China, the Tencent
I
have
watched
the
that and
variation
I
of that.
paid for that.
I did see
I
the first
actually
season. It
paid
was
10
great.
cent to watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
You paid 10
for the
cents.
company.
Do you reckon those cents were good cents given to
Well,
Tencent?
well, it was a little bit more than you had to buy a subscription. So I paid the subscription while the show was going on, and then after the subscription was over, just let it go. It was on YouTube. It was you just joined YouTube. You
Yeah,
just joined the
that,
10
House now
cent channel.
belongs to the
yeah,
CCP.
I have it on. I have it on YouTube. I have it downloaded and I watched a few, and I think that I like that way more than I enjoyed. I like the Netflix Three Body Problem. Definitely highly recommended, guys. Read those three books. Those are like, wow,
It's
real
some good
cosmic
sci-fi.
horror.
There's some
Very good
stuff lost in the
sci-fi.
translation that I understand would not have appealed to Western audiences as much. A lot of sexism
I
got
mean,
cut.
here's the
Yep,
thing.
yep.
You never know.
It's not about the characters, it's just
Oh
not
yeah,
about
no,
the characters. It's
no.
more it's a bigger picture, and when you understand that the characters are just people, a conduit of moving the story forward. That's all they are. It's not about their personal struggle, which is the problem with Hollywood right now. Like everyone just have to have an issue. It's
Well,
just
that's D&D's
yeah,
failures
like
that they were
I
like,
hate it.
oh, we need to focus on the characters, and it's like
mm,
everyone agreed, even those that didn't like it was like, okay, it's not about the characters. It's like they're making
Well,
mm.
they're remaking Threads. Who
What?
here has watched Threads?
the social media network.
I have it on my computer, like torrent downloads, but I haven't
It
seen it yet.
is not about the characters. It is not about the characters. It is not supposed to be optimistic. It is very depressing. Guess what they're trying to do with the remake of it? How to
Oh, it's
have
gonna be a
hope in
comedy.
the
Uh,
apocalypse. It's like,
pepping
yeah,
it
it's like
up.
no, no,
Oh my
no.
god.
It's one of the most depressing things I've ever watched. And it's like On the Beach and trying to make
Yeah.
On the Beach a happy, fun story. Which
Hmm.
no. Again, they're handing out like suicide pills because the nuclear cloud is coming to just kill everyone. So it's depressing. Like this is no, just you can have
Mm.
depressing literature and movies
Yeah.
and shows. It's okay. You can do that.
But Hobo, can I tell you, they don't sell as well
I know.
because if I'm home
Yeah.
with my lady,
Hmm.
and if you got a lady, she wants to watch a sitcom.
Mm,
9 times out of
That is
10, she
that is
wants
a
to watch.
sexist
that's
generalization.
very
Bro,
Yeah, my
okay,
lady wants to
we're
watch
gonna go to
Yeah.
Rumble. All
That's
right.
like
not.
sci-fi.
My wife
Yeah.
wants to watch
Yeah.
soccer highlights, and she does
Okay,
not
okay,
want to
okay.
talk
Like
about
I'm not.
feelings.
It's not a lady
Yeah.
thing. It's not a
Same.
lady thing.
We watch hominid
No.
evolution
No.
videos on YouTube that are 2 hours long. So
All
what are
right.
you talking
So
about?
Jar Jar,
Look,
you've
ladies,
been shut down. You fucked
yeah. She
up.
just
ladies
wants to watch
like.
the
Oh
HH
wow.
Bomber guy video and
Okay, your
react.
archaic feelings
No,
on
Yeah, will it blend?
Yeah.
sexual stratification are not
in
going to fly here.
general,
What what Jar
No,
Jar
no,
wants to
no.
say is what Jar Jar wants to say is basically he's coming from the point of view that the popular culture,
thank
the
you.
mass culture, is dumbed down. I think. Yeah,
Well, it's not.
true,
I
It's
think
true
not
he's
enough.
I
dumbed
think he's
But
down.
trying to
that
say his
same
wife is
popular,
dumb.
however, Jar Jar,
Everybody listening is dumb.
the same popular culture audience and the mass culture audience was the audience which made the feelings about Game of Thrones known. You can
Yeah.
only push the shit if
That's
far
fair.
enough. Like you can't just keep shoveling that crap
Yeah.
to us all the time. It doesn't always work. So you can take a leeway a little bit. You can go a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
my
not.
larger point was I think lightheartedness sells
Mm.
more
Yeah, yeah,
than
yeah, yeah, yeah.
drama and like shit that makes you think. Because most of the time you get home, you work, you just want something like on that's
Mm.
like chill and lighthearted, which is kind of what Firefly. I mean, Firefly was unique because it fulfilled all of these aspects.
It hit all the buttons.
It hit all the buttons.
It showed resilience.
Yeah.
It made Strange
Murphy
good.
Jack.
I like the Serenity more. The movie.
liked it
I
more
like
than
the
the
tone
show?
of that movie more.
Whoa.
Yeah, I like that more than the show.
That's a
I
contrarian
like that
opinion,
more.
so.
Lens.
No,
Well, it's
I
okay,
agree.
right?
I mean, it's okay. Yeah. You agree, Anubis?
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, because Serenity was okay. So Fox knew they fucked up, right? And at the time, $175 million to invest into a movie was a lot of money. And what they did with Serenity was like a proper, like actual respectful send off that
Hmm.
didn't compromise on anything. I think that they knew it was they knew they couldn't bring back another season. It would have just been awkward. It'd have been weird, especially with the shift in the industry at the time. And they gave it what they could, and they gave it something that was very special. Because I remember Serenity as if it was the same show. I don't even remember it as a separate movie.
And therefore, we don't need it to
It was
come back as a
more
cartoon or anime.
unless done in. Yeah, you know
what
what I mean.
what
Wait,
hope
I
do
think
you
I,
have
I'm
of it being done right?
I have very little
I have a
faith
lot.
in
I
that.
think it's gonna be done pretty well, dude. I read the graphic novel, like went through that a little bit. Man, if they animate this and like, the animation studio they hired is good. It's not some Dave Filoni bullshit computer
Hey, I
generated
like Dave
nonsense.
Filoni. I
Yeah.
like Clone Wars.
Oh, get out of
It is
here.
I
hand
liked
drawn.
Clone Wars. They
It
worked
is
with that
2D.
animation
Okay,
style
you
for
can be
so long.
wrong. You guys can all be wrong.
Like
It's fine.
This is a Tony Gilroy podcast. Get out of here.
All right.
Here's the thing, Jar Jar. What everybody's channeling right now is basically we all love Firefly. It has a very special place in our
Yeah.
heart. And if they screw it up, it's like, and especially if Fillion does it, then man, that's not. It's gonna destroy that good vibes that we associate with Firefly.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, do you really want to do this? Isn't it like a little bit late for that? Like, it's the we are coming from a place of love, bro.
So here's a potential, right?
Yeah, last word here,
We
Anubis.
saw Andor. Like if this is a serious animated series where it shows them rising up and becoming the brown coats and the reasons why and things like that, I think that would be really awesome. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do flashbacks through it all, and because I supposedly it's supposed to be set in the later times, but I think they can do things like explaining that and showing more of the reasons and making it meaningful as per these times, as you were
I
saying.
just don't see any
Yeah, it needs to be
studio
more
be awesome.
relevant.
giving them the budget they need to properly make it and not metal.
It needs to be done tastefully. It needs to be done with a. It's a tough job, man. As a creative, if you think about it, there's a lot of chances of failing it. But if they do it, that'll be the best story. That'll be the most beautiful story.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think that's a good place to leave it. Thank you all for staying. We are way past our usual time.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
But I thank you all for hanging in there with me. This is Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show, and this has been Open Comms Radio Talks Firefly.